Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. This weekend, we say goodbye to 2021, yay, and hello to 2022. Oh, let's see what happens. So this weekend's reading will be for December 31st, and then we will go into January 1st and January 2nd, 2022. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, kind of feeling which cards I wanted to use. Of course, I will be using my Radley Valentine Angel Tarot for the main message. I think we're going to go old school and just pull one from my Archangel Power Tarot card. We will pull one from my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Now, we're going to do a little bit of an overview, an overreading type of introduction type of reading. Not quite sure where I'm going. I do know that my John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards want to come on out and play. Yeah, too. My Radley Valentine, Guardian Angels, and I think we might go into some of the traditional tarot, the Ryder Tarot. Couple of things about this. Now, remember, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy. But remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. Okay? I'm an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power. My job, just deliver the message. Oh, take a moment. Please like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. You help keep me going, and I thank you so much. Let's see. A couple of things I want to talk about, and I'm looking at my little list here. So we have our Happy New Year, January 1st. Happy New Year. So many things to be thankful for in 2021. The fact that we got through it, that's one thing to be very, very thankful for. I want to thank all of you for all of your support. You don't know how much you mean to me. And, I do read your comments. It's been such a hectic last quarter that I haven't been able to get on to answer, but I do read your comments, and I want to thank you. I want to thank all the people that have come for personal readings, and I want to thank people who have supported me or supported my channel through my PayPal. I never asked that of you, and it's such a surprise and a delight when that happens. So thank you very, very much. Now, January 1st, Happy New Year. Capricorn is trining Uranus. Now, Capricorn is a very interesting energy, very earthbound, of course. It's the goatfish, actually. So it is earthbound. It can, climb into places. Capricorn can get itself out of stuck areas. I never really worry about Capricorn with money. And I do find that Capricorns have a very sensitive, caring heart. Now, the other thing, the flip side of Capricorn is if you do them dirty, they can be very, they can be very cold, they can be very precision, and they can go after you like anything. So we've got these two sides of Capricorn, and many of that's for us too. But then we have Uranus. Now, trining means that they're in a good position with each other. Uranus is the planet where you expect the unexpected. It's been in Taurus, so that's an earthbound energy too. Uranus is also it can be a little bit of a troublemaker, can be the one that brings out, the one that you invite to a party and then brings out the secrets, and you're like, oh no, what do we have to do? Uranus can just uncover everything. Uranus has a very revolutionary type of energy too. So Uranus, again, with Capricorn, it kind of depends on where Capricorn's going to be. Are they going to be in their caring, loving side, or are they going to be on that ruthless, no, we need to make things, we need to make things better. Not quite sure. Now, the new moon in Capricorn occurs on the 2nd, and this is at 2:10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, so new moons are about new starts, new beginnings, new seasons. Again, it depends on what Capricorn's going to be doing, how Capricorn itself is going to be feeling for us with this Uranus, influence. Is Uranus kind of poking the bear a little bit, or I should say the goat? Is Uranus poking the goat? Is Uranus trying to say, come on, let's cause a scene, let's cause a ruckus? We'll see. Now, we also have Mercury entering Aquarius on the 2nd, and it's 2:10 also a.m. If I put that in right. So Mercury, communication, it's also about electronics, and Uranus has a lot of electronic, rulings also. Uranus can do some things with your electronics and some discoveries too. So Mercury also has a very strong karmic energy. Now that's entering into Aquarius. To me, Aquariuses are very, very focused, I want the truth, I want the truth, you tell me the truth. And so Mercury being communications can be very strong with what they need to know. It's not necessarily tactful, but it will be said. Things will be said. Now, so we have that going on for this weekend. We'll come back to that when we're doing the cards, just to see what the cards have to say with that. The thing is, though, Mercury will be going retrograde on the, on the 14th. So we are starting that shadow of retrograde. So when we start the shadow of retrograde, there's a lot, there's the pre-shadow and there is the after shadow. 14 days before, 14 days after. So that is when a lot of karmic energy is stirred up. So let's see. This could be a very wild weekend. It could be a very wild beginning of the year for us. Let's go ahead and just kind of pull some cards and see what we have going here now. Okay, now let's go on. Now, John Holland was very clear. I mean, these cards were very clear that they wanted to come in. I love these cards. You know I do. The only reason that I don't use them more is that they're not a full tarot deck. Yeah, they don't have tens or court cards. So let's see what we've got going on for 2022. Let me just kind of do a little, Crown chakra coming out. 7, divine energy, divine number, sometimes divine intervention, sometimes divine interference. Crown chakras, if you know anything about chakras, there are many throughout your body, but there are the 7 main ones. I look at, there's the crown, there is the third eye, there is the throat, there is the heart, and I look at these as like the supernatural ones, and then again there's the heart, and then there is the solar plexus, the sacral, and then the root or the base, and these are more of the natural. So the crown is your connection with higher power, is the connection, your spirituality, how you are connecting. So it looks like it's going to be kind of a time where it's like, oh, please, higher power, guardian angels, spirit guides, whoever that is for you, that there could be, it also could be, again, that divine intervention, that divine interference. Okay, let's see what we've got going. We'll pull 3 total cards for this one and see how this all works out. Okay, second card is the waiting game. So we have a 7, we have a 2. Choices, decisions, coming together. So things are waiting. So things are not necessarily coming out right the way they need to be. Sometimes we just have to be patient through this time. Okay, next card is passion ignited. Interesting with this because the passion, now here we have the green, which kind of indicates your heart chakra, passion united. We had the one, new beginning, new start. There's a lot of, a lot of things happening. There's a lot of hope here. So something's here, a lot of hope, but we still have to be patient as we get through this time. Okay, let's go on. And we said this one would be next. Let's go on and see my Ryder deck. Wait, Ryder deck. Let's see. Oops. Oh, 5. 5 of swords. So now we have the 5. 5s are change. Swords have air energy. It is our Aquarius, which Mercury's going into Aquarius, and then we're going to be going into Aquarius on, I think it's the 19th. So Aquarius energy, and Saturn. Don't forget Saturn. We are almost in the midway point with Saturn. is a big player with this. Okay, so that's also Gemini. It's also Libra. Thought processes, making plans. I always look at this one. When I see this card, I feel like this is sneaky snake. I don't necessarily like the look on that person's face. I mean, yes, leaving a couple for each of them, but taking a little bit more than what he might need. But I feel like there's kind of a glee, like ha, 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 ha. So just kind of beware of whatever it is that's going to be sneaky snake with this. Now let's go on. We're going to pull another card, one more card, and see where we're at with this. The Hierophant. Okay, we have that 5 energy again. Now you know with that, the Hierophant is very traditional, has a lot of government energy, has a lot of the business of religion energy. You know, sometimes it is to look into more traditional manner, traditional ways. Sometimes it's also to break away from traditional ways. So there's something sneaky snake and something to do with the Hierophant. So I would just say, you know, there's just some, you know, I'm going to let you read between those lines. There's just some interesting energies between those two. They are both 5s. So there, that all says change, change, change. Now 5 also has the meaning of providing grace. Okay, and grace is kind of getting a pass when we really don't deserve it. Okay, so kind of like getting a second chance when we don't necessarily deserve a second chance. So let's see what we have now with the guardian angels. And this is really more kind of for our weekend here. Here we go. The 4 of Thought. Now this kind of goes along with that too. 4s are about, you know, stability, organization, also leadership. Thought is again our air energy, and this kind of goes along with the waiting game. Spend time in nature listening for guidance from your angels and your own inner voice, because overanalyzing the situation won't provide the answers you're seeking. Consider taking a vacation or a small break to help you rejuvenate and become clear on what your next step should be. Meditation can be very helpful. So there is a lot of good things happening. There is a lot of divine intervention. There is just be patient. There is passion ignited. There's a lot of hope coming here. We do need to watch out for sneaky snake. We do need to watch out for that Hierophant. The thing that the 4 of Thought is also telling you is it's time to take a rest. Let things kind of happen the way they need to happen. Meditate, connect with your higher power. You know, and that things will work out even better than what we necessarily think. Now, I am being called to my, what are these called again? I usually have my box right here, but anyway, you know what these are. Well, maybe you don't, because I can't remember. The good tarot. And let's see, that card kind of flipped out, and this one flipped out here. So let's do this. 6 of Fire. 6 of Fire is about victory. Fire energy, this is our Leo, Sagittarius, our Aries. 6, the number of man, the energies we put into something. And this is victory. We ride into victory. So it does look like the weekend is going to have some interesting, possibly surprises. Wait it out, be patient. Know that the divine, the higher power has this, is in control. It does look like it's going to, now, you know, our passions, you know, we're very passionate about many, many things, but this looks like it's a good passion. Watch out for these 5s. Watch out for sneaky snake. Watch out for Hierophant, or be aware of it. Be aware of these 2. Take a break. You know, you may want to just kind of, you know, commune with some nature, but overall, we ride into victory. Okay, so it is an interesting time. We will see what we will see, and I will post this as a separate video, the introduction, but I'll also put this on our, you know, as an introduction to the main videos too. Now, let's start our main videos. Hello, my Tauruses, and Happy New Year. We have made it through 2021 almost, and now that we are welcoming into 2022. Who the heck knows? I still go into that, you know, well, for one thing, Uranus in Taurus, it will be going direct in a couple of weeks. So it will be trying to make its way. It'll be trying to really push forward and break free a little bit, Uranus. And then we go into February, and I've talked about what, with Pluto. Pluto is in Capricorn, so it'll be just interesting times, But I do feel that things are getting brighter. It's just, when we talk about the light at the end of the tunnel, we still have more of the tunnel to go through. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. 3 cards. Put those there. Let's see for the weekend what we have for my Tauruses. First card is 10 of air. Whoo, I love the 10 of air. 10 of air, wonderful. 10's transition. 1, new beginning. 0 is God source energy. Air, we talk about that in the introduction, is Aquarius, Gemini, and it is Libra. Yeah, Aquarius. Mercury will be going into Aquarius. We also have Saturn in Aquarius. We have a lot of still interesting stuff about Aquarius. Okay, but this means things are, like I said, the light at the end of the tunnel. But yes, sometimes we still have to go through a little bit more of the tunnel. But the 10 of air is things lightening up, things happening that are, it's kind of like situation done. We're done. If you go into the 10 of swords in the traditional, it's like the person is laying there and there's the 10 swords in their back. It's like, no, this person is not getting up anymore. We are done. We're done. Okay, so you're going to probably be borrowing a lot of that Capricorn. We're done with all of this now. Time to move on. Okay, the end of a difficult situation. Embrace the change and expect things to get better now. So sometimes you might not see them getting better. But you do have to have faith. You do have to expect them. Recovering from an addiction. Now, what is the addiction? Oh my goodness, we have been put through a lot where we have felt very addicted to many, many different things. So now recovery time coming. Next card is reversed again. Oh, the 3 of air. Now that's the 3 of swords, with the heart, with blah, blah, blah. But the thing about the 3 of swords, it's not so harsh as it seems. It's, a lot of it is hard times, pain, nasty, nasty, nasty. But it is a thing that is in the past, because if you really look at the heart, and I don't want to be too graphic, it's not fresh wounds. Okay, these are not fresh wounds. Now, are the wounds still there? Yeah. Are the swords still there? Oh yeah, but the heart continues to beat, the heart continues to go. So a lot of that with the 3 of swords is let things go so you can move on. Okay, this is a time for healing now. So this weekend is going to start. This new year is a time for you to heal. That's really the meaning. That's the meaning of the 3 of swords. Now, sometimes I could pull it and go, oh no, but that is it is now time. You've been through the hardest part. It is now time to heal, especially with that 10 of air next to you. Great sadness, take time to heal. The need to forgive yourself or others. Now, that's the one thing. I posted something on my Facebook and my Instagram, and it basically is healing or forgiving is not about them. It's about you, okay? Next card here, the 6 of water. Now, 6, number of man, energies you put into something. Water is our Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, fluid, emotional. This is looking back in many ways. So this is a nostalgia card, okay? But it's also looking back at what you've been through, what you've gone through, and how far you have also grown. There's a lot of spirituality with water energy, and I do feel like, and I'm always talking about how psychic my Tauruses are. You just know what you know. And there's a lot of this, looking back and just seeing how far you've come. Now, that's great. This has a lot to do with this new year as you leave, as we leave one and go to the next. But there's a lot of looking back, discovering, healing, let it go, moving on energy. So there should be some positive, reignition. I'm getting reigniting of energy. In the introduction, passion ignited, I feel like that was definitely a Taurus energy. Okay, so there, this is one of those times. There's a lot of reflection, but there's a lot of, okay, I need to heal. I've been through a lot, but then there's a lot of, It's time. It's dead. It's done. Okay? Now, again, thinking of the, ooh, now we have a couple cards that just flew, that just, just kind of popped open. So let's see what we have here. Now, you know that, okay, the Four of Raphael, Four of Cups, Four of Water, Four has that stability, leadership, organization. This is what I call kind of that in-between stage. But there is a lot of recovery happening here. But you need, you need to get through that, and you need to let that sink in. You need to let that, and when I say need, you should this be your choice, of course. It's good to let that soak in and then look at what you've left behind, but there is more coming. There is a lot more coming for you, my Tauruses. Seek out other possibilities. Look for the magic in life. Be aware of your own emotions. And now we go to the Page of Michael. So Page's underlying energy is earth. It's your energy. Michael is that air energy again. So this is, so thought processes. And again, there's that Aquarius mix here too for you. Things are starting up again. Now, Pages want to jump in. Pages are very, very, like, yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. So, so the earth energy could be about your work or your home, but it's really thoughts are swirling. Thoughts are happening. New ideas are coming to you, and new beginnings, new challenges are happening for you, and you want to rush into a new future, a new start. Okay, so truthful, perceptive, analytical, and blunt. And this is where I'm getting the what you want to rush into. An exciting new challenge. You have what it takes to succeed. Review contracts or documents very thoroughly. And I do not do law. I do not do finances. So always get someone to look at those contracts. Okay, so let's see what we have. So yeah, this is. Things are moving on, things are gone, done. You have I don't know if this is a physical done or a thought done. It's probably your perceptions, your thoughts, your frame of mind is happening. You have to heal. You've been through a lot. You're looking back. Sometimes you look back at the better times. You look back at the times that weren't so good. You're you're still moving. You're still in the in-between, but you need to leave the, think back to the Four of Cups where the person's looking at the Three Cups like, and then there's a divine hand bringing a fourth one like, hey, come on, we got some really good stuff here. We got some great stuff here. You need to, this goes along with that Three of Air. You need to let things go in order for you to move on. And then once that happens, the Page of Michael says, lots of happenings, lots of exciting opportunities for you. Okay, now, is that going to be for 2022 in general? Probably. But is the new start happening? Sure, this weekend. Oh, card has fallen. Let me go down and get it. Hold on a second. Okay, what crystal or energy for my Tauruses? Moonstone. Oh, I love moonstone. Moonstone is quite beautiful. Female fertility. That usually means, new creations. Calming emotions. Attracting new love and growth. Interesting. Okay. My Tauruses, again, let me wish you a happy new year. You've got some reflection, but you got some really exciting new beginnings to happen too. There's going to be some healing with it too. As always, take a moment, like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. As always, besides Happy New Year, know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.